there are some similarities between Catholicism and Japanese culture, and that is a culture of shame and masochism. I remember this game called Katamari Forever. That's the one I played. It was this whole series. There's like Katamari Damacy, and then the one I played was Katamari Forever. And unfortunately, those games are just discontinued. The person, Japanese person who was making those games, I believe retired. I don't know. They might have died. It's been a minute since I looked it up. I'm not going to stop to do more research right now. I'm just going to try to keep this ball rolling. Those games, if you haven't played Katamari, and if you get a chance to do so, I highly encourage you to do it. It is so fun, and it's just you play this alien thing, Katamari or whatever. I don't know. It's a bunch of weird names, a weird ass story, but basically you just roll stuff up. You're a little guy. You're just a little guy. And you start off in this, like, say, a room. There are different levels, different settings. But let's say you start off in, like, a room, a little kid's bedroom. And there's toys and paper clips and stuff like that. So you start off about the size of a paper clip as this little guy. And you start rolling up paper clips and erasers, and as you start rolling up these objects, they all sort of assimilate Akira's style ish. Not that body horror, not like that. It's just sort of like a cutesy, cartoonish, really tripped out. Oh, and by the way, hands down, number one, like overall, like across the board, best video game music. The Katamari games, best damn soundtrack out of any video games, like across the board. But yeah, you roll up these objects, and the ball you're rolling up grows larger as you assimilate more and more objects. And as you grow bigger, you can start rolling up bigger objects. So you move from a paper clip to an eraser, and then you can do pencils, and then you start getting, you got like a stapler. Why a stapler is in a little kid's room, I don't know. I'm just coming up with gradually larger objects. Then you can roll up a cup, and then there you've got toys scattered on the ground in this level. You got a little choo-choo train. You can roll that up. You get bigger. You see a stuffed teddy bear. You roll that motherfucker up. You get bigger. You get big enough, you can roll up a beanbag chair. Before you know it, you're taking up half the room, and you start rolling up the fucking wall. Yeah, you assimilate the wall into the ball, and you keep rolling. You get the sink. You get bigger. You roll up the refrigerator. You get bigger. You roll up the entire room. You get bigger. You bust through the ceiling. You roll up the whole damn house. You get bigger. Oh shit, you're in a neighborhood. You keep rolling. You roll up someone's dog. You get bigger. You roll up a clothesline. You get bigger. You roll up a power line, a telephone pole. You get bigger. You start rolling up cars and shit like that. You get bigger and bigger. You roll up entire houses. Shit, you start rolling up hills. And the goal is you want to try to get as big as possible, and it'll change per level, but there will be certain objects you try to get. And while you're having fun, and it's cute and also like tripped out, like a acid trip, and it's got this great music, like sort of like techno funk music playing, and you're rolling up dogs and having so much fun. I mean, it's just so wacky and tripped out and off the wall and crazy, and and you can like bounce your giant rolled up ball around so you can get over, stuff. And you're having all this fun, and the timer at the top is running down. And by the end, you've rolled up as much as you possibly could. You rolled up a ball the size of Texas. And then you go and talk to your father figure, because there's a father figure in the game. And there's like a whole damacy. I don't know what that word is supposed to mean, but it's like a dynasty, a galactic dynasty of these interstellar beings, of which you are the child or nephew of whichever one. The one I played, you're the son of whatever this dude's name is. And it's all wacky anime, he got like a dump truck cake in the back. He's doing JoJo poses and stuff. And he's got a little curly mustache or whatever, a squiggly mustache, and a big, weird cylindrical head. And he said, "You rolled up as much as you possibly could. Let's see if it was enough. You rolled up a ball the size of Texas. Okay. You think that's good enough for me? That's not even a quarter of what I need you to roll up. You are such a disappointment to me. I don't even want to look at you. I feel embarrassed talking to you. Leave. You might think about never showing your face around here ever again. I say you should probably give up on rolling altogether, because you're a shame. And I don't think you will ever have it in you. You don't have what it takes, kid. Get out of here. I'm done with you." So you rolled up a ball the size of Texas. And then you go to this father figure who nothing you ever do is good enough for him. This cutesy game, just, you have so much fun. And then you go to the father damacy, whatever, and he guts you. That's very Japanese. The shame and the masochism, because you keep doing it. You want that approval. You want that sense of accomplishment in general, and then the validation from someone that you feel matters, and he doesn't give it to you.